The World War II German army has established defenses along the tundra. They've been pushed back by their newfound enemy. Something out of this world. The Galactic Empire. The Stormtrooper Army being led by Darth Vader. With AT-ATs, AT-STs, and thousands of Stormtroopers that are about to rush the German defensive lines. You guys asked for it, and I'm delivering part 2 to the World War II German Army versus Stormtrooper Army. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications turned on, and comment down below if you'd like to see a part 3 to this saga. Either way, guys, without further ado, let's get into the video. Alrighty then, gamers, let's go ahead and press start right here and get this thing underway. Now, in the previous battle between the Empire and the World War II units, the World War II units ended up taking a big fat L. But we're going to be seeing if them being on the defending side of things will change things this time around. They've got multitudes of tanks. They've got tank destroyers further up the mountain this way. They've also got SFH artillery. Oh, big shots right there. Doesn't hit any of the infantry, but does hit the Tiger tank. Not enough to blow it up. These Tiger tanks do have some pretty crazy armor, so it might take a few shots to take it out, but it's also going to take a lot of shots to take out that AT-AT off in the distance right there. So right now, just tit for tat on shots going out. But over here, we've got more shots coming in from AT-STs right now. Some of the front armor of the Tiger tank getting blown up right there, and a lot of the infantry surrounding it getting killed by explosive fire as well. We do have a number of trenches throughout this battlefield and MG42s on the battlefield as well. So quite a good amount of cover for the German soldiers here. This Panzer IV-H getting absolutely ravaged by incoming shots from the AT-STs. The Panzer Grenadiers that surrounded it are just wiped out. There's one trooper hanging on for dear life right there. Oh, but we do have some AT-STs getting blown up out here as well. So that is good to see for the German army. Panzer Schreck's getting fired out there, and it whips into a tree and basically is harmless. Not a great result right there, I will say. Tiger tank over this way, still alive, although it's been tracked. I think it's suffered some serious damage. But it's still being alive is fantastic because it's detracting a lot of the attention away from infantry and towards itself. Oh, grenade entering the trench over this way. Nope, it overshoots by just a little bit. These AT-STs are equipped with a crazy amount of resources. They have grenade launchers, they have AA guns, and they have high explosive and armor-piercing rounds with their main gun. So AT-STs are a very versatile weapon. The only problem is their armor is extraordinarily weak, so they're very easy to take down, and I think the Earth Army should be able to destroy a good number of them. It is absolute pandemonium at the start of this battlefield. We've got down to MGs over here, infantry that basically can't do anything right now because of these AT-STs coming forward and causing such a ruckus right now. I believe this Tiger tank is dead over here, but this one over here still managing to stay alive and rattle off some shots. It looks like it took out some AT-STs over this way. We've also got some stormtroopers pressuring in the bushes now, and it's firing its MG42 into those bushes and hoping to get a few kills. We've also got some of these Panzer Grenadiers firing out as well now. This battle is just beginning, and it is already extremely chaotic. Panzerfaust going off! It does manage to hit the AT-ST right there, but no kill, no dice on that shot right there. Actually, I'm seeing on the far left side of things over here, we do have infantry invading the trenches right now. Stormtroopers finally getting to the front lines after their tanks do the initial damage right there. And we have MG42s rattling off shots, trying to keep them at bay, as well as some of those Panzer Grenadiers do have G43 rifles, MG42s, Kar 98Ks, STG-44s. They have a wide variety of weapons with which to try and stop these stormtroopers from coming forward. Even some Panzerfaust shots going out, using those things as mortars to try and kill some of these stormtroopers as well. So, infantry, I think, will have some serious trouble coming forward for the Imperials right here. But, I mean, still, they do have some pretty overwhelming numbers. I think the front lines of the Panzer Grenadiers will likely go down at some point during this battle, and we'll have to see the top trenches start taking over and things like that. We got more explosions down the middle line here as more ATSTs come on forward here. We do have some Stugs up top who can shoot at them. This one is not at the moment. Oh, it's actually shooting further back right now, so it apparently is not threatened by this ATST. We've also got our SFH artillery up top over here, which are rounding off at the enemy ATSTs right now. They should be able to kill them with these HE shots. They're just so powerful. I have a feeling they would be able to kill, but not super accurate right now. They're not really managing to hit this thing, but luckily a Panzerfaust over this way does land a shot, topples this thing over, and puts it down right there. So ATST's not doing too hot. AT-AT's still sort of lurking in the background. There's a couple more back here that should be coming forward, and yes, they're just super duper slow right now. I think we're going to need to start seeing the Stormtrooper infantry really coming forward and starting to clear out some of these trenches and getting up there to challenge the German forces at this point. Panzer IVH's little position right here completely cleared out now. That zone is no longer a fighting force. Middle trench over here has taken some serious losses, but they are still alive and still firing out at the oncoming enemies. We got MP40s rattling off. ATST off to the side here, just shooting down into the trench right now. Oh, Panzerfaust going out. Sorry, Panzer Shrek going out. It's hard to tell what they are from a distance, but doesn't manage to get the kill. This thing is getting into grenade distance and starts to rattle off grenade shots, hitting the trench, and there we go. Gets that one shot it really needed to take out 5 or 6 German troopers right there, but then it gets side shot by another Panzerfaust and ends up going down. Another ATST over here though, continuing the work that one was putting in. Okay, things are getting a little bit quieter as the sort of Stormtrooper Blitzkrieg is quieting down right now. This Tiger tank is still alive, albeit damaged, but still alive. I saw a couple of bazooka shots from the Stormtroopers going into this thing. They're gonna need a little bit more than that. The AT-AT seems to be focusing on the side trenches over there. This guy walked straight into the MG's line of fire while it was firing. Did he just not want to be a part of the Stormtrooper Army anymore? I'm not entirely sure. Guys, we need to get some more bazooka troopers up here. There we go. There's a shot going in. Let's see. All right, front shot takes her down. I don't know how powerful Star Wars bazookas are compared to World War II bazookas, but it seemed to do the job and penetrate the armor enough to drive out the crew. The crew comes onto the ground here, and they should get killed pretty quickly. Yeah, they're getting diced up by some laser fire right there. And now the Stormtroopers can start focusing more on the trenches off to the side over here. This Panzer IVH, I think, is dead. Yeah, it is dead currently. There's just Panzer Grenadiers surrounding it and still keeping up the fight at the moment. All right, let's go ahead and bump it up a speed here and really get things going as the Stormtrooper infantry continues their push forward without that Tiger tank obstacle currently alive. They're also pushing the far right side over here where they're still getting hit by some random Panzerfaust fire and things like that. They've taken some extreme losses at this riverbank trying to just attack this one little trench right here. Kind of shocking how many shots these guys have taken. This MG has 5 kills. This guy has 4 kills. This guy who's down on the ground right now has 3 kills. This guy had none. This guy's got 1, and this guy's got none. Is it these guys up here getting all the kills? Yeah, this guy's got 13. This guy's got 1. This guy's got none. This guy's got none. This guy's got 1. None. None. 1. None. None. This MG has none. This guy's got 22. This guy's got none. And this guy's got none. Okay, so the Panzerfaust back here seem to be putting in almost all of the work currently. If you look at the minimap at the top left, red are Stormtroopers left alive, blue are Germans left alive. They've still got a really nice little compound of Stugs up here. Almost all of them are tracked or damaged in some way, but they're still functioning in terms of guns, so that's good for them right there. They've also still got this Stu up here. Has no kills. They've also got this Stug right here, or sorry, Stu right there, 1 kill. This has 8 kills currently, so still plenty of weaponry for the German army. Still alive. The AT-AT out there firing a little bit right now. Again, AT-ATs are just so slow. They take forever to get forward, and it just makes them They're valuable weapons, but it makes them just not the greatest assault weapon. They really are pretty weak as assault weapons, I think, in my opinion. I've heard many theories from people saying that they are more of an intimidation weapon than an actual weapon of war. They can do the job, they can get kills, they can destroy vehicles and things like that. Like they're decent, but in terms of fully optimizing an assault tank, they're not that good. They're not even as good as like the ATTE, which is far better assault weapon, all-terrain weapon. These things get toppled over like crazy, super duper easily. They get destroyed easily in goofy ways. They're just not the best, but they loom over. They're kind of terrifying to look at. Sort of the red, almost eyes in front of them make them almost like a monster. It's understandable how the Empire built them as a bit more of a terror weapon than an actual assault weapon. And that's what they needed in the Galactic Civil War, was terror. Keep people in line. That was sort of the Imperial strategy. That's why the TIE fighters make those, terrifying noises and things like that. It was terror tactics for sure. Either way, Stormtrooper infantry continuing to tango with the German infantry over here. I'm not really liking how this battle is going for the Stormtrooper army right now. They are kind of getting hard locked in a number of places where they're not able to push fully forward. Darth Vader's out here though, pushing forward. That's good to see. Darth Daddy making moves. There's apparently some Germans up here. Oh no, they're shooting at these guys up this way. Okay. Yeah, the German infantry right now is doing a really decent hold. I mean, they're keeping the enemies at bay really, really nicely, forcing them to cluster up, especially with this barbed wire that they've got going on right now. Oh yeah, I mean, right now the Stormtroopers are not doing well. They're getting their salads tossed by the Germans at the moment. Not a good play for them. They've just struggled at pretty much every corner pushing forward and have not been able to really, make the moves I think that they're wanting to. That ATST rush did not kill as many German soldiers, I think, as they'd like. Red are dead Germans, yellow are dead Stormtroopers. The Stormtroopers are getting bloodied, man. Their nose is definitely bloodied all throughout this battlefield. Hundreds and hundreds of losses thus far, and it's only going to continue from here. The Stugs up here taking some pot shots at the enemies. We've even got infantry just next to them right here, getting good shots out and stuff like that. Oh, look, nice little grenade into a Stormtrooper who got just a wee bit too close here. He's gonna pop. Yeah, he doesn't even notice the grenade right there. And he goes down pretty easily. More of them over this way just dying out in the open fields as they try and push up against these trench lines. Just very simple trench warfare tactics seem to be doing in the Star Wars units currently and preventing them from getting forward. Let's go into normal speed because enough troopers have died on the battlefield that it's really not too big of a deal. Rocket shots managing to take out some of these German infantrymen, but they respond with their own Panzerschreck shots right now. It is bazooka v bazooka warfare at the moment. That's truly what's going on here. And that artillery up here, is it still firing out? Nah, not quite. Might be out of range for the infantry. I'm not sure. Oh, no, it is reloading. This one on the far right has 24 kills. This one has 11, and this one only has 1 currently. Interesting stuff right there. We also have a back line of infantry up this way. Further up the mountain, we've got more troopers on rocks up here. Yeah, I mean, this is looking tough. This infantry line over this way still holding very, very strong against the oncoming Stormtrooper army down below, who have finally taken this trench at this point in the battle, but to take the next trench is going to be a whole other story. It's going to be even more losses for them, and then they have to take the top of the mountain. I think we might be seeing the German army clapping back against the Stormtrooper invasion after a fairly devastating loss in the last battle, managing to come back and get a nice victory here. I mean, it's still too early to say that, but that's what it is looking like at the rate we're going right now. This trench here might finally go down. The Stormtroopers are so close that their accuracy is getting pretty good, and they're able to keep these guys really, really suppressed. So this might go down. That's that SFH artillery fire right there, though, impacting the ground. Not really getting a ton of kills, but, they'll zone in, and they will get kills eventually there. I'm actually surprised. These Germans still managing to hold out for a little bit at the very least. They've lost a lot of their units, but they're still standing strong right there. Okay. Yeah, this trench line over here still managing to do very, very big things on the battlefield currently. They are not giving up just yet. They're still getting good fire out. They're rifling into these stormtroopers who are within these trenches. Red are dead stormtroopers over here. Yellow are dead grenadiers. Yeah, German lines petering out. Or, sorry, stormtrooper lines petering out right now. They're still attempting assaults over this way, but to very little avail. This one Panzerschreck soldier has 61 kills. He's healing up now, getting ready for more. This guy's got 2, and this MG has 1 currently. Absolutely insane. I can't believe how well these guys are doing up here. Absolute brutality. I think, again, they will probably go down fairly soon here as the stormtroopers start to really approach right now. Yeah, look at that. They're getting heavily suppressed, unable to stand up and really fight that much. Okay, there's another Panzerschreck shot going out there. All right, not too bad. He's got 62 kills now. These guys can't even really get shots off that well anymore. They're struggling big time. There goes the Panzerschreck soldier. 62 kills, though. Hans deserves a promotion. Yes, sir. Okay, they are in thermal det range, but Kar 98K clips that guy in the head, takes him out. AT-ATs start a bit more movement and actually start firing again. There we go. Tank support coming in now for these stormtroopers. It's about dang time, man. They were doing without any support from their tanks for quite a while. It looks like this stew ends up getting popped, probably by the AT-AT, but this AT-AT ends up toppling, and that's going to be the end of it. There's no way to recover those when they topple, and eventually they just blow up. So that is a rip. It's kind of skirting around weirdly on the ice right there, but yeah, you can hear its engines on fire, and she will eventually pop, and the crew does bail out right there. Rip to one AT-AT right there. Still more stormtroopers firing through this trench up against the enemy. MG42 firing out, getting some shots, rattling. It's got 2 kills. This guy's got none. This guy's got 1. This guy's got none. This guy's got 1. This guy's got none. None. This guy's got none. This guy's got none. This guy's got none. This guy's got 1. Okay, so these guys aren't actually getting that many kills, it seems. Interesting. All right, AT-AT's now blasting through here, taking on the Stugs. They killed 2 of them. 1 is still alive. Stormtroopers over this way finally take this trench here. They've got some soldiers up on rocks up this way, and over here, still alive, still ready to fight. But, I mean, there's still, like, the artillery up here. There's still troops up this way. That's two. They've got these troops here to deal with. They've got this entire trench line that they are struggling to take, although they do have Oh, no. I thought that was a stormtrooper. That's a Panzergrenadier. This trench line's still managing to be maintained. So, yeah, right now it is still looking rough. I don't know what happened to Darth Vader. It's kind of hard to keep track of hero units in large-scale battles like this. He very well might have gone down at some point to some sort of machine gun fire or artillery fire or something like that. So, yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised. All right, AT-AT's continuing their work, but this one's got 5 kills. This one's got 3. They are not doing great. They are kind of a flop on this battlefield, not being super helpful at all. And the far right side, again, seems like it's gearing up for a nice little W against the Stormtrooper Army here. My goodness, man. This is not the finest Stormtrooper assault. No, sir. Why don't we go ahead and time-lapse overhead here for a little bit and watch these AT-ATs and Stormtrooper infantry push forward. Nice little 1-minute time-lapse right there. I noticed some stormtroopers pushing towards the rock formation over this way. They do kill the German army there, but again, take more losses in doing so than it's probably worth taking that small position. Yellow are dead stormtroopers, red are dead German army soldiers. They are pushing into this trench finally up this way. They've taken out a few more Germans, but I would say the Germans are definitely on top of their game over here, getting multitudes of kills, and they've still got fresh troops back here. They've still got this stew back here that's able to fire at these AT-ATs. This Stug still manages to live. The SFHs up here continue to fire. This one's got 49 kills. This one's got 27. This one's still only got 1. This crew sucks. Get those guys off of there. Germans still have a solid wall position back here. They've still got a rock trooper right here. Just one. Just one, sadly. But, yeah. His name is Harold Bullwinkle. Harold Bullwinkle. Fun name. Fun name indeed. But regardless, I mean, right now the Germans still seem poised to win this thing. As long as they can kill those AT-ATs, which I'm confident they eventually will. It just takes a little doing. Yeah. Oh, see, these artillery are not quite hitting the AT-ATs. They might still be focusing on the infantry. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, they're just missing by a little bit. These stormtroopers, they want to go after Harold very badly, I think. Harold. Oh, no, Harold died. Harold. Oh, no. Harold. But that is okay. Harold is dead. So they'll probably push, I guess, the artillery next, since they are just constant fire. Artillery's a little protected from these guys on the right, but not by much. Not by much. These guys on the left probably won't get activated till the end of the battle. So I guess the Stormtrooper Army does kind of have a chance. If they go up, take out this MG42 first, which is going to be rough, then take out the artillery, then flank these guys. That's the strategy I would try and employ, and try and avoid activating these guys at all. That's going to be the big thing, is if they can avoid that. But this thing is still firing into the AT-ATs. I'm guessing these guys don't have bazookas. Oh, there's one, but he's way back there. If he can get forward and shoot that thing, he can probably kill it. Right now, the AT-ATs are struggling to kill it themselves. And then these Germans over here, I'm pretty confident they can kill these stormtroopers eventually. I think that will happen. So right now, German army still seems solid. Still seems like they can get the W here. It's just going to take a little bit more doing. But I'm not going to say the stormtroopers don't have hope. They're kind of doing like mildly better. They could potentially do this thing. This Stug 3 has 8 infantry kills. It's continuing to shell into the AT-AT. And it's just not dying. Now it's got 9 infantry kills, so I think it might be killing crew members in there, actually. So they could just decrew it, potentially. Which would go pretty hard, but at the very least, it's definitely weakening it. But this bazooka trooper's still chilling in the back lines, not coming far enough forward. The stormtroopers are trying to grenade this, I think. Oh, no, that might have been from this German back here. Yeah. Gunther Hellman. He's got 4 kills. Not bad. Yeah, get some more grenades off, baby. Beautiful. We do have another assault going on over here against these Chamans, who are still holding this trench. Just kind of a face-off going on right now. Both sides having taken some losses. It's a little bit tough. A little bit tough. Absolutely insane what's going on. Let's go ahead and time-lapse again. Overhead, we could watch like this. I think that'll be pretty cool to see. Alright, well, a few more minutes have passed here, and the Stormtrooper Army has completely failed to take out this Stug right here, which continues to fire. This trooper now has 5 kills, Gunther, and the rest of the Stormtroopers are just kind of watching. Yeah, not really doing a great job. These guys have cleared a couple more German soldiers, but the German firing line is still alive and well, and will probably be able to take the rest of these Stormtroopers out. This thing's slightly damaged, but still firing. This thing is fully alive, but not firing. I don't know why. This AT-AT has been hit by so many artillery shots. It is now on fire. Its friend has toppled over, and the other one up here just never came down. So I think we're going to get a World War II victory here. I do think that. So let's observe and see what happens, because I mean, I guess the Stormtroopers could win, but like the odds are not in their favor. Alright, well, the AT-AT is down. What's funny is that the Stug also went down eventually there. So we have a very small number of Stormtroopers coming forward and attacking an MG42 right now. Actually, they kill it. Nice. But they've still got artillery to deal with, these guys to deal with, this to deal with, these guys to deal with, and these guys to deal with. So I don't think the Stormtroopers are going to get the victory that they are seeking right now. But yeah, let's just go ahead and time lapse. You can see the icons of the Stormtroopers, so as they slowly get picked off, we can see them dying. Alright, well, most of the Stormtroopers have died now. These guys over here just refuse to actually assault, so let's go ahead and get the last of the stormtroopers together and push them forward, force them into an assault. Okay, they just got wiped by an artillery round. Or actually, I think that was from the Stug. Okay. Yeah, I think it's over. German army with a victory. Although, you know, they don't have too many soldiers left. They only have this line of like 8 soldiers, 9 soldiers. They have a Stug here. They have a Stew there with like 7, 8 more soldiers. And there are 3 artillery pieces. This one with 50 kills, this one with 28, this one with 12. It finally picked up a little bit. And then another like 8 soldiers there. So German army did suffer losses here. Yellow are dead Germans, red are dead stormtroopers, but definitely the stormtroopers are the real losers in this battle because they did lose the battle. So there is that. There's a couple more charging on in here. Go, boys, go, get in there. Fight, win, maybe. Yeah, win it all. Yeah, you're totally gonna do that. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, they're dying. This guy could run away. The last survivor could run away. Go! And there's the AT-AT tip there. So that's your getaway vehicle, my friend. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.